with Spider not doing much of anything in the first half.
With Dinwiddie misfiring on a three-point try up top, the Mavs are now 37% for the floor and 28% on threes in this game. Dinwiddie nearly stole it from Donovan Mitchell. Now Mitchell's open to the elbow and hits.
Yeah, you know, a guy like that sees it go in, score if you would. You can get buckets.
26 points per game in the regular season, or darn near it, ranking him 9th in the NBA in scoring. Dinwiddie around Gobert. Gobert stretched out to catch him.
For an extra possession.
4 seconds left on the shot clock. Lob, catch, finish. Powell climbs the ladder.
One of those plays that
I don't like it.
Yeah. It's hard to keep 26 points down for 48 minutes.
Brunson in the paint. Nice bounce.
Yeah, he gets a lot of
here early in the third quarter. And Hart, this is as old as the game, and I think it will continue for the however many years basketball has played at this.
To how hot everybody else is.
Dinwiddie was fouled and is on the free. Just a moment ago, Mike Conley.
And as a result, it comes and goes sometimes for you. That was point blank. Should have been a layup.
And keep in mind, as Mitchell scores, Powell is a 77% shooter in the rushing.
What are they chanting?
Refuse, yep.
Well, they obviously don't like trash.
And if a guy's hot, you got to do something different against him. I like the fact that the Mavericks are double teaming Bogdanovic. Brunson with an outstanding left-handed finish.
Steadied themselves after what looked like a potentially very perilous moment in the game.
Mitchell 4 for 14 at this juncture in this contest.
He does have 8 points in the third quarter after only 2 in the first half. Brunson, 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Underneath 7 to play in the third quarter. And a long two-point jumper's no good. Mitchell rebounds. Utah runs the floor. O'Neal will slam on the brakes and wait for support.
O'Neal has been extremely quiet as well this afternoon.
Good D.
Mitchell bobbled it. Bogdanovic to Mitchell as they reset their offense. Powell is on the perimeter. In a tricky spot guarding Mitchell, who goes to the three and banks it in.
I think that luck worked out well for the Jazz because they did not take advantage of all the mismatches there. The ball went in, though.
And Mitchell has come to life. 11 points now in the third quarter. You knew it was only a matter of time. As Hart said, you can't keep 26 points a game down. In the paint, Brunson with 2 free throws coming his way. After a timeout on the floor. The Jazz had equaled the biggest lead that they've had in today's series opener out of the All-Star break. What do you feel like is important for Dallas as they try to find their way back? And, 6 points by no means is a big deficit to overcome, other than I would say that as hard and as well as both teams are playing on the defensive end of the floor today, 6 points does seem like a little bit larger deficit than it might in your garden variety regular season game.
Well, I agree with that point for sure, that it seems a little bit, like Utah has taken control of the game. But I think the key for Dallas is to continue to be aggressive offensively and try to slow down what Donovan Mitchell has done in this third quarter. He's been fantastic. We talked about Bogdanovic in the first half. Seemed to have him under wraps a little bit, but now Donovan Mitchell is starting to sprinkle his greatness.
Yeah, and I think now there's this moment where Gobert has gone to the bench. Really, I know Whiteside's a big guy, but he's not Gobert. Really amp up that attack that you were talking about.
Yeah.
Brunson with a pair of free throws. He's 4 for 4 at the stripe today. The Mavs are 8 of 9 on their freebies. We've crossed into the back half of the third quarter. Bogdanovic hasn't scored in the third quarter, but Mitchell has with 11. And he's working here against Cleveland. And it's hard work. Oh! And he put the shot up on the rim, and it's no good. But because it stayed up on the rim, Mitchell had a chance to grab a rebound. House lost it on the drive. Josh Green, who just subbed in, scoops up. Second-year player from Sydney, Australia, the University of Arizona, at just a second NBA playoff game.
Well, Josh Green is so good defensively.
Reggie Bullock no good on a three-point attempt. Bullock today 1 for 5 from deep. Mitchell, rim out 3, Bullock rebounds. Blocked 5 points, 4 boards. He averaged almost 10 points and shot 37% on threes in games he started this year.
Nice spot.
Wide open in the corner, and it's short, though, for Green.
You can't aim it. You have to shoot it when you're wide open like that. Pull the trigger.
Mitchell sidesteps around the defense to score for the Jazz.
Like you said earlier, Mark, he's coming. He's going to continue to attack. That's just his demeanor and mindset.
But doesn't finish.
I thought he got hit up high near his head on that drive.
So does he. Clarkson into the body of Green, lost the ball. And now Josh Green. He's grabbed by Donovan Mitchell in the backcourt. Utah commits their 14th foul of the third quarter.
Well, the reason why Josh Green, as you take a look at Jalen Brunson going away from the screen at times, certainly some contact. Referees doesn't call anything.
This is an interesting time. I thought in the first half when Gobert went out and did what he came back in, it was a good stretch for the Mavericks. We'll watch the mentality of Spencer here. I bet he really makes a concerted effort to keep attacking offensively.
I like the energy from Josh Green right now. He's not scoring, but from a possession standpoint and giving Dallas second and third possessions, he's been very valuable since he's been on the floor.
He's got another opportunity, and the shot